An ongoing class action in the US alleges that large foreign exchange broker-dealers manipulated markets between 2003 and 2015. Brokers used their access to large volume client orders in order to move exchange rates just prior to key fixings, including the WM Reuters and the ECB fixing. On top of that, a very high market share among a small set of dealers allowed them to collude in order to raise the transaction costs for market users, meaning the bid-ask spreads. The FX benchmarks are generally used by asset managers in order to convert foreign currencies into the funds in which their fund is denominated. Typically, brokers know their orders hours in advance because they place them ahead of time with orders to execute at the fixing rate. Generally speaking, different types of orders could have been damaged in different ways. For example, dealers might have front-run orders to profit themselves, or might have placed more flexible large orders just prior to the fix in order to manipulate an exchange rate in a given direction. We also need to distinguish between benchmark manipulation and bid-ask spread inflation. The former could have only affected certain trades at certain moments in time in a given direction, whereas the latter is a more market-wide phenomenon that could have affected all participants. In estimating damages in bid-ask spread inflation, we look to other markets which are not, like most FX instruments, OTC, in other words, over-the-counter. For example, FX futures markets, which are traded on a centralized exchange, don't suffer from the same issues which allow bid-ask spread inflation to occur. As such, the volatility levels and the spreads that we see in futures market, compared against the volatility levels seen in the OTC instruments, give us a sense of what a fair bid-ask spread would be. Subtracting this fair rate from the actually observed bid-ask spreads gives an estimate of what damages might have been on a given trade-by-trade basis.